Okay, I'm gonna put this camera out today out in the forest, just getting ready to truck out there, and this is what the date says. I couldn't change it. I just couldn't figure it out quick enough, so we'll just leave it that. But that's what it said, 10/29/09 when I put it out. All right, here I am. It's early in the morning, heading out to Bobby's mountain area. Put out a trail cam out there and see what's going on. Haven't been out here in a couple of years. So here I am, like I said, and there's the thing. I had the candy buried in the ground with puncture wounds in it. This is where they are. I believe, like I said, they're underneath this whole area right here. Nobody ever comes here. It's all brambles when it grows up. But this is where everything happens, down here. So it should be interesting with this camera here. Let me just pull this out of the way, so those aren't setting it off. Good enough. Oh yeah, like I said, I put the camera here. It's one that had the funky thing happening to it right there. But it's been working. But they like to fool with this one. So you guys have my permission to do things with the camera, but don't ruin it. And I'd like to see your technology. That's my whole point of putting this stuff out. We've been playing around every year, and you've showed me what you can do with your technology, but I want to see you do it. Like, you know, out there or something in front of the camera. Peer out of the ground or whatever you do. You come out of the sky. Who knows, but I know you're here. And you're listening to me. All right. This thing comes up, goes under here. See under there? It looks like it's hollow. Looks like it goes under there. You can hear it's hollow. You can see it goes up under. What I want to do is get a camera and stick it up under there. And there's other holes over here. Another whole trench area. Holes there that go up under this thing. You can hear the water coming out. And that's why I believe they're under here. There's caverns. And it goes up the hill. And it's all one big, huge fort. It was at some point. And over to my right, over this little other hill, are the 3 mounds, as you know. Let's go look in here and just see if there's what I'm looking for. So, I just found the camel we put out here about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. But there it is, it's still here. Alright, if you've been following what I do, this is what they do. See? Cut off again. Fresh pine. So they were here this morning. Alright. Alright, here's the Tupperware. As you can see, it has puncture holes in it. I didn't find that 3 years ago, but I did find the lid, and the lid had puncture holes in it. But this time, and this is just freaky, my friend's here who saw it, and we videotaped it 3 years ago, and it had holes punched in it. Isn't that just freaky? I mean, what are the chances this is a different lid? It just doesn't make any sense. This is where the lid was, but it has no holes in it. I mean, I gotta find that video and dig it out, because we used to study here and we're wondering, wow, they punctured holes in it, just like they did to the camera, and took out the LEDs. These guys are freaky. freaky, freaky. Why did we see that with puncture holes in it and it doesn't have puncture holes in it now? This isn't a forest where there's people in it. There's no trash. Huh. Oh well, there's proof. So my trail cam's over there. I'm down in the trench. Again, like I say, this whole area is raised. And if the water level is way down here, then there's caves in here. And probably go all the way up the mountain. But that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to be coming down here. I've got to go up to the top of the hill next time I come out, way up in the mountain. Put a cam up. I want to come down here and just spend a day looking for gold. That should be a lot of fun. Right now I'm going to cross over. I'm going to go down there, down by the swamp, and walk along the side of it and see if we can find the hare or anything that's been going on, because they always leave signs down there. I wish I had more cams. I gotta find them and make sure they work and everything. I bought a whole box load of batteries. They're coming next week, so I'll be ready to load these cameras up. Alright, try to make it over there and go around. I don't know, I've told people this before, but one year I came up here and I was going by in a little canoe, and I went by this little path, and all this stuff here was sand. It was yellow sand beach. I could not believe what I was looking at. And so about a week later I came back to see what it was. And this was before I thought about Bigfoot and all that. But there was no sand beach anymore. That's how freaky this place is. It is really weird. But, I mean, there was sand. The yellow sand beach in the middle of nowhere. It looks so cool. But because I can't prove it, you know, it's just hearsay. But trust me, if I told you that, that's exactly what I saw. So far so good for walking. It's not too bad. You can't go up because it's straight up. I mean straight up. So you have to walk along here. Alright. I don't know how we're going to get out of here. Yeah, it was interesting. Just smelled like a tobacco smell, which has been moose in my past that has had that smell.